You're about to burst your friend.
I know everybody in my league. What do you mean?
What?
See, and that's my page right there.
Oh.
So I gotta like share. And then this is everybody in here right now. And I'm in 2 of them.
Oh.
That's a league. UFC's a league, week 5, and I'm on week 6 or whatever, 11. I'm on week 11 right now. You got to figure out a way to stick to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking for everybody else. Just do your own thing. Get your phone. Do your own thing. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying or not? You see how I'm just me? I mean, I got your dad, I got my sister and them, yeah, but while you in the house with everybody, you can keep your own distance. You can just do your own thing all the time, away from everybody else. Get your shit, get your food, and just chill. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying not be yourself, be happy, but that's your biggest problem. You're like bugging people for no reason. I'm just trying to tell you, you don't have to. You can just do your own thing. If that's on the game, you can go outside. You don't want to be outside, you get on your phone. You can't find nothing to do, you fucking do some push-ups. Or guess what? That's what's going to end up happening anyway, ain't it? You feel me?
Yes.
Life ain't about being up under somebody, always doing something everybody else want to do. You got to figure out what you want to do. You. Yo. Hello?
Yo.
What's
hey,
up?
You're going to have to back out and send it again. When I accepted it, it kicked me out.
Alright, I'm just searching right now, so just search.
Alright.
DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions.
Can you get that light on me? Oh man, I gotta play better, dog.
Is he good?
Yes. They're all good. They've been playing, bro. I ain't been playing. You know what I mean? Like they all been fucking playing all year.
TGOD, baby, no, that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We throwing hundreds, we going insane. Pouring this. Dead homies got me pouring this. We get awards where we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions. Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, that's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. It blow their mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My all hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. Ask me about my life, man, I love it. Got so many rings.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. The final playoff push push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. On first down, Purdy. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Purdy. Left side to Lamb. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To try again after the sack.
Purdy. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes your game plan for that offensively, you want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And down he goes. A second back right around the 41-yard line.
Kayvon Thibodeau. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. They go play action. Mariota. And he completes it to the tight end Knox.
Finding room at midfield.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the 1st down there, help them relax a little bit.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. On the draw, this is Barkley. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Mariota now from the 50.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Fourth down, Mariota. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Mariota to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 10. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
A first down carry for Barkley. Has some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Purdy finds his tight end Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll run with
Sanders up the middle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Running right, here's Sanders. 12 more yards there and another first down. Another run here with Sanders. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Sanders is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. There's no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
This pass became similar, almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. 4th and goal, and they just tell the leader of this offense to sneak it in there, and he got it done.
Yeah, all you're trying to do is follow the wedge that's created in front of you. Center, guards, tackles. Just get low, fire out, and you get low right behind them and get it over the goal line.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This game fucking hates me, dog. I mean, the nigga can't be no more open, dog.
Changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're
Game hates me, dog.
Retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Mariota now to throw on first down. Gives this out to Saquon Barkley. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mariota now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. So he stopped for no good. It's Mariota.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Off the play fake, Mariota. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the right hash, this from 53. The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points.
Inside the 10.
So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. On play action, Mariota.
Got a man, that's Ayuk.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Running left, it's Barkley. Room here to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
We're down to the 41. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 35. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mariota toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Mariota. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Barkley trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. Barkley again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, it's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touch.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson. And
the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. What did you see there, Charles, on that interception from the rookie?
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the second half because he got used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing, but changed it up just a little bit where he thought something was open, and now, with the change in defense, it no longer was.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Touchdown, Eagles! So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complementary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
75 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll go again with Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Sanders. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll run with Sanders. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Miles Sanders, 29 yards. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. And that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So they come down for the deficit stays right where it is. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Play fake, Mariota. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Already at at the line. This Philly offense set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
The tight end in motion right. They keep it with Barkley on first down. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go to Barkley again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Mariota. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Packers are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd and 11 now. Purdy. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Purdy looking to throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
2nd down and 7. Purdy now to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Give big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the run go deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion, avoiding any risk of a flag.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. The Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 160 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Mariota on 1st down. Finding Knox there, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. To throw is Mariota. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Brown with his stick skills. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. He's going to get it again, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And Barkley will try to punch it in, and this time he is in. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Eagles are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 10. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Play action now. Mariota. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Purdy, big 4th down play. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
Called out a very strong gain of 24. Mariota here to throw. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And really no shortage.
Let's go. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the greatest of all time. I said I'm coming for everything. You good, but to be great, you gotta have confidence.
confidence. The next level was legend. You gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. The long falls, you know the pit of defeat, bottomless. I was hungry way before I got the support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, when I push the rock off the court. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name.